What's up, everyone? Again, we're doing another trailer reaction. This time for which movie, Robert?
I Know What You Did Last Summer. It looks the 2025. Looks like the reboot slash, or what do you call it, the requel?
I
To
don't.
take
I
a to
don't
take a
even know what
turn from
terms they use.
to take a turn from Scream. I believe I had this movie as like my number 6 in my top 10 most anticipated movies. I love the original. If you think of 90s slashers, you automatically go to Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I like that they're giving this the Scream 5 treatment of bringing back the legacy characters while introducing some new characters. Again, I'm all for slasher movies, so this is probably why it's ranked so high. I think it's just giving me that nostalgic feel from growing up in the 90s.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And I know for sure this is my first time seeing this. I've not seen this trailer. What about you?
I have not seen this trailer.
Gotcha. Well, let's go ahead and get it watched in 3, 2, 1, go.
Jeez.
That's not a bad trailer.
No. It was the opening was very reminiscent of this first Scream.
Yeah, I was getting that but Scream 5 vibes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like the opening with the door, the alarm, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think you called it on that. The only issue I have was, man, that delivery from Freddie, Prinze,
yeah,
and Jennifer Love Hewitt was just
yeah.
But I mean, if they lean into the cheese, it could be a really good time. But it was just yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty bad. Like I felt like that was
like
okay, take 2.
Yeah, I felt like it came off as Freddie Prinze hasn't been behind the camera in a while, at least in a movie. I mean, I honestly can't even remember the last time I saw him in a movie.
I still know what you did last summer. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. I mean, I know he did
Wing Commander.
He voiced Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels, but that's about it. That's all I know.
An episode of Psych.
Oh yeah, man, I love that. Yeah, that's a great show. I love that show so much.
He was in like 2 episodes of Bones, I think. Maybe. Like I know he said that he wanted to focus more on his family stuff, which I respect. I mean, him and Josh Hartnett doing that, and now like they're I wouldn't say they're coming back. Josh for sure.
Josh,
Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie sort of just been. I know he's like into Star Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
he voiced Kanan Jarrus.
Yeah,
in Rebels
from Clone Wars.
Rebels.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, out of 10, I'd give it like a 5.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7.
Do you feel like it hit the nostalgia for you, like you had talked about at the beginning?
I think, honestly, I don't know if it's going to hit it just in the trailer. So, I mean, what made Scream 5 hit so hard, and this movie's probably going to get picked compared to that so much by me, is, spoilers if you haven't seen Scream 5, is when they killed off Dewey. That, like, I don't know what it was, but when that happened, like, it truly hit. I'm like, because even then I was calling for a legacy character to die in Scream 4, and when that didn't happen, I'm like, okay, well, what was the point of this movie? Like, what was the point of Scream 4? Like, you can't just have the same 3 characters surviving every single. It just seems like a rinse and repeat. But when the movie was coming out, you just knew Dewey was on the chopping block. Like, it had to be him. They weren't going to kill Sydney. I guess you could have killed Gail, but to me, it's just, I don't know. Dewey was the obvious choice, but even then, when it happened, it was still a gut punch. And I feel like Freddie Prinze Jr. is probably going to be that character in this movie. If you're going to kill a legacy character. There's only 2, right? There's only 2 legacy characters.
Technically, Brandy survives.
Brandy, that's true. from
Yeah.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. But I mean, I don't think she's in this one. What has Brandy been up to since forever?
Oh, did you not see the guest room?
No. Should I have?
Was it the guest room, the back room? I forgot what it was
I
called.
don't know.
I think it was
I'll
the
look that up
guest room.
later.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You want to see like a Lifetime movie if it went off the rails?
Not really.
Like that one's a slow burn. That one's like
Yeah.
an A24 feel, like
Okay. I'll look
crazy in that
her up.
movie. But
I mean, she wasn't
yeah.
terrible, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know what happened to that franchise. I don't know. I got to look up.
Jack
the
Black
history of
showed
it.
up in dreads. That's what happened to the franchise. I
Um,
never saw I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, but I mean that was direct to DVD, so I
Yeah,
just
and that one
I
went
never
more
had any
supernatural
interest.
too. That one went
Oh,
more
did
of
it
a super.
really?
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not
Yeah.
good. And then
So I mean, this one, at least like I'm actually a little intrigued by this one.
yeah, again, just the title alone just brings me back to when I first watched the first one, renting it from Hollywood Video. Just I don't know, the iconic scene of, what are you waiting for? And then so
And Scary Movie has ruined that for me.
yeah. So
So,
I
I mean,
think Freddie Prinze Jr. is probably going to be the one to die in this one. I don't think they're going to kill Jennifer Love Hewitt. So I think
they better not.
if or when he does, it might hit me in the theater. Just depends on how it happens. Because like I think Dewey's death on how it happens, like he thinks he got the killer, and then the phone rings and it's Gail, and that's when the killer gets a drop on him.
Then it happens, and then it hurts.
Yeah. Still, even when just the fact when the killer was like, "It's an honor," like I don't know, it just hits
and you hear the crunching too, dude.
Yeah.
It's just, like they were like.
And then you find out it's what, Amber that did it, and I'm just like, you're 5'0" 90 pounds soaking wet.
But it makes sense though with it's always the one you least expect.
Yeah. Well, the fact that the killer lifted Dewey up, right, with the knife.
No, but that's what I mean. It's like it's go unsuspected and stuff like that. You would think, but maybe she's like super strong. I love how we're talking about a completely different movie. But you called it though. I mean, we're going to be making those comparisons. I mean, it literally, like, the trailer starts and it has the feel of the beginning of Scream 5.
Well, not like the Drew Barrymore. Like that house looked exactly like Drew Barrymore's house in Scream 1.
Yeah, and heck, I mean, it's the same thing that happened back in the day. I Know What You Did Last Summer was always getting compared to Scream as well, because everybody was trying to chase Scream's success.
Yep.
And I know we had talked about it the other day when we were doing the top 10. The one memory that I have of I Know What You Did Last Summer, the original one, was watching it on Halloween, my grandma's house, eating pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And just watching it, I think it was like on HBO or something like that at the time. And just sitting there and watching it and be like, oh my God, like this movie's crazy. And just going down that rabbit hole of all the horror movies around that time, going back to the past and, just all that stuff. So it is going to be cool to see. Like, this feels like this is going to be that goofy summer movie, horror movie. And and like we talked about during the top 10, it's nice to see at least a little bit of that variety. I am surprised this is coming out in July.
Yeah, that's
July 18th. So it's going to be smack dab right between was it Jurassic World?
Superman's July 11th.
And Superman and Fantastic Four.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of wild. I mean, you can have your counter programming, right? Because everybody that's going to go see Superman might need something to watch. If they don't want to go watch it again, you can watch this. Like, I'll probably watch this one after Superman and before Fantastic Four.
Oh, hands down.
So,
like I want that variety. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's getting me excited to go to the movies again during the summer and be like, oh, something to look forward to. And this looks like one of those ones. You know what? I'm gonna redo my score. 6 out of. You convinced me. 6 out of 10.
Nice.
Just from talking about it and talking through it. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have on I Know What You Did Last Summer. What about you?
No, I think the only thing to draw away from the comparison is like where Scream was more of a because you know the body count in Scream is definitely a lot higher than I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think I Know What You Did Last Summer was more of a suspenseful kind of horror movie. Some of the deaths were pretty, you know, violent, but the body count wasn't near as high. You just followed like these four friends who made a pact, and then you kind of see their overall friendship or and whatever like kind of unravel as the movie progresses. And I think that's what kind of made it stand out because, like you said, you did have a lot of movies in the '90s chasing that success, and I think that's why this one stood out. It didn't try to copy it. I mean, yeah, it was still a slasher movie, but it didn't try to just, you know, cookie cut what came before it. It was its own thing. So I think that's what set it apart. And I think, and I'm hoping this is follows in the same where this is going to be like a legacy movie done right, where it brings back the old but introduces the new.
Yeah. And another thing about the original is the cast, dude.
Yeah,
You
it's a
had an
good
all-star
cast.
cast
It's a
for
good
that
cast.
movie. Like you had that, like you want to talk 90s, like the cast of that movie.
Yeah,
You got Jennifer Love Hewitt, Freddie Prince, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillippe. Who else is in there? It's been a
that's the
minute.
four. I I don't know her name, but I think wasn't
Bridget Wilson's in there. If
yes,
anybody
there you go.
remembers her
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
90s.
Yes, that was her. I was like, yeah, the actress from Mortal Kombat and
Yeah,
uh,
and The Wedding Planner.
Billy Madison.
Yeah, and Billy Madison. So
Who
yeah, I
else?
mean,
I want to
like
say
the time capsule.
who was the other? Because I know he's another actor.
I'll
I can't
say this:
remember.
it's hard to watch these movies again because of Scary Movie. It's
Yes.
hard to watch these movies because they did so good at parodying them.
Oh yeah, Anne Heche was in it.
Oh my God, Anne Heche was
Johnny
what's
Galecki. Yeah, Johnny Galecki.
oh God, yeah,
Yeah,
because Roseanne was the craze back then, and in a
that's what it
way still kind
was.
of is today. But yeah, man, it's July 18th. We'll tell if it's gonna be a banger or not. But like I said, just from talking it out, you got me hyped up for this movie. So
Yes.
we
Nice.
shall see. Other than that, I mean, that's all we have on I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep. Feel free to drop in your comments down below.